Oh, jeez. Sorry about that. Okay, we're back. And I think YouTube will momentarily be on as well. It's been a day. I haven't had a car in all week. It was just doing regular maintenance, but it had some had a fender bender a few months ago. It was finally all getting fixed up, but it meant I just had to leave my car. And couldn't run errands, so today I finally went grocery shopping, and oh my gosh. Your first day at Books A Million, I don't even want to know how much you spent. Falling down the Stray Kids rabbit hole. Yay! I'm so happy for you. What up, Brista? Hello. Yeah, it's been a week. It's been a week because we go out of town again in about a week and a half. No, hang on. What's today? We got out of town in about 2 weeks, so we literally, got off a job. So we're, finishing up a job and starting a job, and I didn't have a car. So, it's been late. But I finally had a car today, which meant I could go to the store, and I got a... What does that mean? What was that? Level Up Sparks? Thank you, miss. But I was finally able to go to Barnes & Noble, because I have the Barnes & Noble edition that I'm still reading. I haven't even to read. So then I wanted to, match Barnes & Noble. So I was finally able to get that today. So, I'm ready to read. So many new books, because it's a new location. Yes. The $5 section always gets me. Finished Aragon? Yay, Brista! Oh, I'm so happy for you. Murtagh is my favorite. Murtagh, if you ever listen to the audiobook of the Aragon series, Gerard Doyle doesn't do the best job with the female voices, but Murtagh. Oh, Murtagh. So, anyways, send edition a book from your favorite author. Oh, awesome. I have not read Defy the Night series. I have it. There's another one that she also wrote that I have not read, that I do have. It's bad. Not going to a bookstore right now. So many good new ones. Yeah, I know. I'm luckily I had Barnes & Noble gift card. I had Barnes & Noble stamp credit, and then I price matched the Barnes & Noble website. So I in total spent $1 for this book. So I can't complain. All right, but I am ready to start reading. I'm sorry it was late. Thank you guys for hopping in. Let's go ahead and get this party started by opening up my timer. I barely had time to eat. And then I almost got on and I realized I didn't set the tabs for book 2. Xena's been waiting on you guys. She's just staring at me now. Alright, you guys got 1 minute to grab your books and drinks and cats and all that jazz. Ooh, 20% into bury our bones in the midnight soil. Those vamps. Let me tell you, those vamps. Okay. My brain is on adrenaline mode right now. I need to chill. Sharon, I've missed you too, and you and me both know that it has been a difficult time to be in a good headspace this week. 9:36, it was busy for a soft opening. Oh, I bet any bookstore is going to be extremely busy. And soft opening, oh my god, Public's going to be insane. Where are my chopsticks? There they are. Alright. 30 minutes on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Happy sprinting. chapter change. How did that go for you guys? Chapter change and song end. Okay. I love this quote. Why save the world when you can have tea? That I'm marking that. Did I start? I did. I like that quote. I really do like that quote. Why save the world when you can have tea? All right. For those who think you joined late, trust me, you did not join late, because I don't think I started this until 7:15. So y'all are really good. 200 pages left and when the moon hatched. Nice. That's a big one. Oh, excuse me. What up, Nathaniel? So you are very much aware that I have a TikTok live at the same time. For those who don't know, I am live on YouTube and TikTok, so if I'm commenting to people and you don't know who I'm talking to, it's probably on the other one, but you both are here. 35% into the book. 237 for Celia. Making dinner. I had to heat mine up pretty quickly. Nocticadia? Nocticadia, is that what it's called? Page 132 of Aragon. Awesome. Brista just finished Aragon. Move my laptop over so I can see both chats at the same time. Finished one comic, started the next one. I'm waiting for my sopas de leche to be done. Oh, I just want sopa now. Liking the concept but dynamics, considering the backstory. Don't know. Dark academia. At soccer practice. Oh, nice. Hope the weather's good for you out there. Reading Girl Goddess Queen by B. Fitzgerald. The Book of Lost Hours. How are you loving that? I threw that in my TBR because that concept sounds amazing. Reading Rebel Witch. Rebel Witch is book 2, right? Yeah, book 2. 22% of Barrier Bones. Yeah, Barrier Bones in the Midnight Soil is a long one. That is a long one. I absolutely loved it, but I can understand how for some people it's slower than most books. Still good though. Oh my gosh, Jill, no! Stop getting into fights with trees. Take care of yourself. Very good, highly recommend it. Yay. I don't know when I'll throw it in there. I'm hoping I can like convince my local book club to read it or something. Loving Barrier Bones. Yes, it's I absolutely love it. I love it so much. Currently reading vintage Batman comics. Oh, nice. And tonight starting Crescent City Book 3. Going from quick reads to something massive. Reading The Night by Gene Wolfe. What is... I had to do like some work around the apartment and I'm just like, I'm all cut up. Oh wait, why did this move? Sorry, TikTok's telling me to like try stuff and I don't want to do it. Yes, Barrier Bones was very surprisingly enjoyable. It's very good. Why Fantasy Rec? If you like fantasy romance steeped in folklore, Song of the Six Realms. Why does that sound familiar? Song of the Six Realms. The streak has been going strong. Yes, my streak almost broke the other day. It was like 11:40 at night. And I had been so busy all day long. And I was like, nope, I am reading 2 pages. Because I was just so tired. But I was like, I will not go to bed without reading something. So my streak is saved. I think I'm like on 80 something. I just finished dinner in the first sprint. Oh, nice. What was that? It was Song of the Six Realms. Song of the Six Realms. I don't know what this music is, but we're not reading right now, so that's okay. Let's see. Song of the Six. By Judy Lynn. Okay, I have seen this. I don't know what it's about, but I have seen this cover and it's absolutely gorgeous. Talented young musician, has no past and probably no future. Orphaned at a young age, her kindly poet uncle took her in and arranged for an apprenticeship at one of the most esteemed entertainment houses in the kingdom. Doesn't remember much from entering the House of Flowing Water, and when her uncle is suddenly killed in a bandit attack, she is devastated to lose her last connection to a life outside her indentured contract. Yeah, I have seen that. It sounds really, really awesome. I'm not planning on reading Alchemized. Nothing against it. It's just, it's not on my priority list. I never read Manacled. I don't know. It just doesn't catch my attention. Again, nothing against it. I don't want this to be another, like, everyone attacking me because I haven't read this book. Like, I just, nothing has been pitched to me besides Harry Potter romance. Like, alright, what's the plot of the book? Like, what is, like, if the focus is on romance, I don't know. Like, I need more. Sopas de Leche came out. Just like your mom makes it, oh my gosh. Except a little less salty. Should I trust Braun because I don't trust him? No spoilers. No spoilers. They are in the middle of book 1. We like Braun. There are secrets. There are massive secrets. And you will not discover all of the secrets even now. There are some secrets you won't know until... Was he in that one? There are some secrets you won't even know until the 4th book. Like, we like Braum, but there are secrets. I haven't read it yet and makes have FOMO, not gonna lie. No, and that's valid. See, last year I was very much in like, I didn't want to miss out, and I also wanted to like be able to talk about books that everyone was reading, but at the same time, I had to remind myself it's okay not to be in the know with books. Don't read everything everyone else is reading. Read everything you want to read. So this year, books have been so much more enjoyable. A book you are dying to read or buy, Solito by Javier, oh gosh, I forgot what the last name was. Solito is about a 9-year-old who is immigrating from El Salvador to America by himself. That one is like, I really want to read that right now. Braum is tough, yes. What did I put here? So when reading that I don't worry about FOMO ever. Yeah, you're always, with books, you're always going to be behind. You will always be behind on books because there are thousands upon millions of books. You will never catch up. So just read what you want to read what you enjoy. There's a ton of popular books. Again, I learned last year, I was like, just because everyone's reading it doesn't mean I'm enjoying it. And there's a lot of books that I rated low. And there's a lot of books coming out now that I just don't care about. Like, there's just, it hasn't been pitched to me in a way. Now, like, Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, that had a lot of raving, you know, people were marketing it. I didn't care about it until someone was like, V.E. Schwab said it's toxic lesbian vampires. And I'm like, I'm intrigued. Continue. Was put on TBR. Yes, I had got Solito at the airport. On my way back, I was like, I'm gonna buy one book, and the airport had like all these books about Trump, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy a book about an undocumented citizen. Bam! So I get to start buying adult fic and Spanish for the library soon. Yes. Obviously, I'm always like 3 years for the popular. Yeah, I gave up. Like, I'm not even gonna try. Have a TBR of hundreds of books, can't keep up with it all. Exactly. I keep getting tucked into series. I know, I actually have not been in a long series in a while. Basically, at Fourth Wing, I felt there was secrets upon secrets. Yeah, so in the Aragon series, there's so much that you don't discover until later on. And it's not like... I guess it's more like the origin of how things happened in the world of Aragon. You're learning along with Aragon, and there's so many things that elves kept from the dwarves, kept from the humans, kept from the dragons. Like, everyone has secrets. So it's a slow unraveling throughout the series. Haven't fully dived into Akatar. I just said that I might be missing something, and that's fine. That's fine. Am I a mood reader? I'm not. I'm a strategic reader. I have to plan in advance what I'm going to read and why I'm going to read it. I can't jump books, especially with series. I have to finish the series. I have to. Reading paperbacks. I'm usually waiting unless it's book. There's only one paperback I'm waiting for because I bought the set in paperback and then it came out in hardcover. And then I did the same thing with this, and then I was like, no, I'm not doing that again. So I bought the hardcover. So soon I will actually have a Barnes & Noble exclusive edition paperback. I'll be posting it on my Pango. Because I don't need that many copies of this book. Love, love, love Avatar. If you like Throne of Glass, I highly recommend A Broken Blade by Melissa Blair, in my opinion. So it's 4 books. It's a little bit shorter. In my opinion, A Broken Blade is significantly better than Throne of Glass. My opinion, and I stand by that. Akatar. I think Akatar could have stopped in book 3. I think it was done in book 3. Wait for tomorrow, go to the library on Fridays, then get coffee. Just read until I go home to do housework. Nice. Yaros got me hooked on Talking Dragons. Paolini got me hooked on Talking Dragons. And when they told me Fourth Wing had Talking Dragons, I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. DoorDash delivers Barnes & Noble. Yeah, I will still go pick up my book to make sure it's not damaged. Alright, 30 minutes on the clock, everybody. Happy sprinting. Alright. Hey, Cassie. How did that go for everyone? Guys, this book, it's like, what? There's so much happening. I am so glad I bought book 2 today. And I hope it's a duology. It's probably not. But it's so good. I'm finishing this one in the next sprint. I don't know. Can I get 2 pages? Can I get 3 pages done in the next sprint? It's a toughie. It's a toughie. No, not shut up. I just wanted to lower the music. There we go. Alright. I think what you're reading is a duology. I hope so. I hope so. Yeah, Cassie, just regular work life. 30 minutes did go by fast. I was like trying not to eye the clock and at the same time like, hang on, I'm almost, what? Like there are so many, oh my god, tabs towards the end. Dang. 24%, but I lost time trying to track down a chirping cricket. It's background noise. Watch the cricket be like on my end and you're hearing it through the live. Started the sprint 8 minutes ago and 10 pages. Nice. Ooh, Silver Flames. 70 pages into Project Hail Mary. I need to listen to that. My local book club did that book, but I was not available that month, so I skipped it. It's bothering my kids. Send them on a scavenger hunt. Tell them the first one to find out where it is and keep it quiet gets an extra library book. Hey! You know what I've seriously been thinking about doing, but I have to, okay. I really want to do this, and I was thinking about it today, like it's totally doable, but I have to find a way to properly track it, because I can't have people tagging me, can't use hashtags, like I'm trying to figure out how to make this work, but I want to do a $10 pizza gift card kind of thing for reading books, but here's the kicker. It's not about putting something in the comments. It's not about tagging people. I think the best way to do this is to challenge people, post a video talking about the book you read. And you don't have to be on camera. You can even have the camera looking at the book and we just hear your voice. And I was like, okay, but do I want it to be like that? Or do I want it to also like ask questions? Like I kind of want to make it elaborate. I want to force adults to give us a summarized book report for a pizza gift card. But it's like, oh, Dakota, if you wanted to put spoilers in the video, you just got to put a big sticker in the very beginning for 5 seconds that says spoiler warning. So totally doable. But again, I have to just figure out the tracking, because if you guys getting a lot of notifications on TikTok, a lot of notifications don't show up. For example, if I have a video that like blows up and I get tons of comments, a lot of the comments don't show up in my notifications. I have to actually click on the video and scroll and see comments that TikTok did not notify me about. So that's why it's like tagging and comments, I wouldn't be able to rely on that. I was thinking of maybe like a Google form or something, I don't know, where people can like put their name and like the link to their video. I don't know. I'm still thinking about it, but like I could totally, if I figured out how to properly track videos, I would totally do a $10 pizza gift card kind of thing. Thanks for the Tiny Dannies. Let me see. I can't summarize the book though because I'll forget the plot the second I shut. I have, okay, so here's a trick that I've been doing recently. So when I finish a book, I'm the same. I don't know how to review a book. I don't know how to summarize the book. It's very difficult, and I don't know how to talk about it without spoiling the book. So what I've been doing is I finish the book, and then after I'm done reading the book, I look at other people's reviews. And a lot of people are very, they word things so eloquently. Like, I get ideas on how I want to shape my thoughts off of other people's reviews after I've read the book. There's also, there's templates online where, like, you can answer questions of a book. And I know another creator, like, she has, like, three questions that she asks herself about the book, and she uses that as kind of like a template to talk about the book on TikTok. So there's tricks, because I'm in the same book. Like, it's very rare when I can, like, the 2 videos that I made recently, I am so dang proud of how I addressed those books, because I do not normally know how to talk about books at all. Hurricane. Oh yeah, no, I know. I saw that something was forming. Texas is like really weird weather right now. That's smart. Do you know what creators at off top of your head? Oh, that creator? Hannah, but I don't remember what her at is. I'm so bad at that. But she hasn't posted in a very long time. Or she has posted, but I don't think she's been posting a lot of book stuff. I think she moved recently. Don't turn in time. I'll have to keep an eye out, because I am too far in Texas for the hurricanes to hit us, but the rains do affect us. So like monsoon season is when Texas had those floods earlier this year. Yeah, I have family in Puerto Rico as well, so whenever Florida looks to be getting a hurricane, I have to look at Puerto Rico, because a lot of times, I mean, they got Irma and Maria in the same year, right? Or was that Harvey and Maria? Was it Harvey and Maria and then it was Irma later? 3 of those sucked within the last 10 years, so yeah. We'll have to keep an eye out for sure. But anyways, yeah, hang on. I think I missed like a lot here. What up, Sarah Bree? Sorry if I saw that a little late. These chats jump a little too fast. Okay. Probably Harvey and Irma, since they go alphabetical. There was 2 hurricanes that happened in 2017. And I'm pretty sure it was Harvey and then Maria. Because I remember it hit Texas and everyone was like, oh my god, Crystal, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm a 5-hour drive from Houston. Like, I'm fine. And then, like, a month later, there was another hurricane. And that was Maria hit Puerto Rico very hard. But I remember Harvey. Tough year. Yeah, Maria definitely. I went to Puerto Rico 4 months after the hurricane. I remember flying over, and the amount of buildings covered in blue. Like, we went to help rebuild roofs, and one of the houses we were working on, for half a day we couldn't do anything because the island had run out of materials, and we were waiting for a new shipment to be like dispersed through FEMA. And so, like, I remember for like half a day we were just waiting. Like, we couldn't do anything, and they were bringing us leftover materials that didn't even fit the size, and then we had to like spend more time cutting. So it was tough. That was 4 months after the hurricane, and this family was living like in this cement shelter. Like, it wasn't even, no doors, no windows, just out in the open. Their bed was like on a pile of bricks, which the lady of the house was joking that her back never felt better. She's like, I always had back pain sleeping on my bed. Now that I'm sleeping on these bricks, like, my back feels great. People who evacuated to Southeast Louisiana and family who just, oh, gotcha. Where'd I get the shirt? Alright, bye, Kyber. I was working on a TV show. TV show? Movie. I think I was working on a movie, and the Fort Worth Film Commission came by and gave all the crew members this shirt. So this has to do with the Fort Worth Film Commission, I believe. It's probably on the back of my shirt. Looks like Steeping of Blood is the last book in the duology. Yes! I love it when I get to like fully complete a series. Cause yeah, I'm jumping straight into this book. And you know what? How much time? Can I remove the sticker in 30 seconds? Yes, I can. I can feel it. Satisfaction peel. Here we go. Oh! That felt great. Anybody else feel that? That was amazing. Nothing sticky. That was great. That was great. That was so satisfying. Stares intently. Yeah, a lot of people that are like, stickers are so hard to remove. You should buy this sticker peeler. And I'm like, I've only ever had issues with stickers if they've been on a book for like longer than like a year. But I rarely have issues with Barnes & Noble stickers. When I did buy Target books last year, those peeled off easy. Half-price book stickers peel off wonderfully, again, depending on how long the sticker's been on there. I have nails. I know, even without nails, you just pick the edges just right and then slowly peel. It's great. They have always ripped the book using the peeler. Yeah. Books A Million. Books A Million. I feel like their stickers are horrible, but I honestly cannot remember buying a book with a sticker. I feel like I have, though, because I do like that $5 section. I really do. I hate the ones where they're peeling it and, like, a portion of the book title is coming off with it. I'm like, I hate watching that. I hate watching that. Winters that can get down to... Oh, yeah, no, Canada, no joke. I'm hitting up Toronto in January, and I am not looking forward to it. All right. Happy reading, everybody. gosh. So good. Oh well. Anyways, how'd that go? I got the last 80 pages of When the Moon Hatched. Ooh, finishing that tonight. Finish a chapter and oh my god, intense moments are happening. This book started with a reveal. Like it was so satisfying how this book ended and how this book started. Like, it jumped into like a massive reveal and you're just like, what? So good. 63% for Dakota. I'm so distracted tonight. I'm still on chapter 2. Samantha, you have to download the focus bean and like have that on your phone. Just starting Enchantra, finish Phantasma tonight. Awesome. Good night, Nicole. Oh man. Oh my goodness. And then the last book was only 300 and something. Okay, good. You're 100 pages more. We're happy. I like that. I'm like, while I'm excited for short reads, I'm also kind of like unsatisfied with the fact that, wait, did I get you dirty? I probably did. Oops. Oh, that's permanent. It's my book. Anyways. How though? How did I get my own book dirty? No, can I do that? Yeah. Well, now I know it's there. That's gonna bother me. It's this pillow. I knew it. I have to do that now. Okay. Also got a reveal discovery in Project Hail Mary. Awesome. The pacing. I mean, it starts off right off the bat. You're just like, what? So, I mean, I'm only on like the first 25 pages. So, it's... This one, so the best way I can explain it, it's like Six of Crows with vampires. I think the characters in Six of Crows probably had a better chemistry. Like, I think the characters were definitely... Like, this is good. I don't think it's Six of Crows good, but that's like a whole nother level. This is still really good, though. So, you have a bunch of misfit bandits, totally different characters, all come together for a heist. It's great. Copy of Brianna Weaver's new book is Spined Upside Down. Almost done with Butcher and Blackbird. Nice. Six of Crows with Vampires is so accurate. Yes. I was just like, okay, so I there's a Jesper in there. Like, there is a perfect Jesper right in there. And I can't wait to see what happens in this book. About a third of the way through Butcher and Blackbird. Nice. Another 12 pages for Ron. Yeah, this pacing is fast. Definitely not as many words per page, so this one I'm reading pretty quickly. If things work out well, then I will be able to finish this. Tomorrow there are no reading sprints because I forgot until I looked at my calendar that I have my local book club is meeting tomorrow, and we're discussing Twilight, and I have not read Twilight I should probably listen to Midnight Sun. I have the audiobook for Midnight Sun. Haven't read Twilight in forever. But I did read what is it called? I did read Life and Death, which is like the gender swap. But anyways, it's gonna be fun discussions because we all liked Twilight as teenagers, and now as adults we're like, so he memorized where her kitchen items were. And he always watched her sleep. I mean, I was definitely Team Edward, but I'm starting to understand the Team Jacob people right now. Dude, exactly. Like, right now I'm like, that was more creepy than romantic, to be honest. But I liked Midnight Sun because a lot of people are obsessed with Edward from Bella's perspective, but they hate Robert Pattinson's adaptation of Edward in Twilight. And a lot of people don't understand that Edward was given the early drafts of Midnight Sun, so he was acting based off of Edward's mindset, not Bella's perspective. And so, and there's parts of the book that you don't understand why Edward is doing certain things. It's part of the movies that don't make sense until you read Midnight Sun. And I read the first chapters when they were leaked years ago. So it's just like, I was so frustrated, like the biology lab scene. People are like, oh, he was acting so constipated. I'm like, if you knew the things Edward was thinking about to try to save her life. Gah! Twilight movie for the first time. We just did New Moon tonight. Oh my gosh, Kaysen, you have to record them watching Breaking Dawn Part 2. You have to. Kendra, I don't like Twilight. Ooh! Uncommon opinion, and that's totally okay. That's totally fine. You know what? You know who else didn't like Twilight? The actor that played Edward. Yeah, he hates it. I didn't really like Midnight Sun and choked on it to finish. Not sure why. That's totally okay. I think, like I said, because I had read the leaked chapters when they first came out online, I already had that perspective in my head, and so I appreciated Midnight Sun more because Stephanie Meyer's also matured in her writing, but it fit perfectly because whereas Bella was a young teenager and Stephanie Meyers was young in her writing, then Edward Cullen is a mature 100-year-old vampire and she had matured in her writing. So it was, the dynamic fit the characters. It was great. Thanks for the Caterpillar Chaos, Katie. I don't even know what that is. Told Twilight came out, I wasn't the target audience. I'm still reading YA, but I do appreciate the adult's perspective of Twilight now that I'm much older. What up, Saturn? We rewatched the series after moving to Washington State. It was so hilarious, guys. It is the books, right? Yes, the books are 20 years old. Twilight is 20. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm reading Iron Flame because you reel it back in. 2 points for that. It's okay. It was a caterpillar on your head that changed into a butterfly. Oh, what's the I am a little butterfly. What does he say from the movie? Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna have this little chubby caterpillar in my head now. Now I feel old. I'm sorry. It is. You know how horrible it is that they're like, hey guys, we've got news on Kingdom Hearts 4. And I'm like, I remember when Kingdom Hearts 1 came out. Wishbone is having a reunion documentary. Celebrating its 30th. Wishbone turned 30. Oh my gosh. That hurt. That one hurt. I'm a beautiful butterfly. Yeah, something like that. What up, Mama Ray? Still haven't seen Twilight. Saturn, now's the time. They're doing marathons. I forget what network is doing like a full-on Twilight marathon, but they're going to be putting it back in theaters to celebrate 20 years. Look at, yeah, beautiful butterfly. I'm just gonna keep hearing that. I'm a beautiful butterfly. Okay, I'm not drinking caffeine. Whew! I think we at least have 2 more sprints. I'm staying up later than usual tonight. I need to read, and I found a good book, and I'm finally awake. Like, I have been so tired this whole week, and working, and taking advantage, man. I am thinking about, I always say this, but I'm thinking about going live this weekend. I don't know what time, so make sure TikTok, you have notifications turned on and you're following me. YouTube, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel so you're notified. Because I don't have anything going on Saturday, so it's tempting. Gonna get comfy and read solo. Have a good night. Good night, Samantha! Good night! Enjoy your reads! Party! Finish Iron Flame this weekend. Oh yeah, Kendra, it can definitely happen. Just find yourself a cozy place and commit to 3 hours somewhere. I think a cozy little nook would help. Like get an area prepared, get your snacks, get your pillows, build a fort. Yes, build a reading fort. Okay, I am a child. Build a reading fort, get your snacks, get your pillows. Dude, can I build a reading fort? That would be like magical. I don't know. It would cover the books. I'm gonna calm down. Like caffeine's really kicking in right now. Not when it needs to. There we go. That does sound like fun. Like everyone just build a reading fort this weekend. And then I'll keep thinking about how to build a pizza gift card giveaway thing. I really want to do that. I just got to figure out logistics to make it work. Freebies for the 17 concert? Lucky. Alright, happy reading, everyone. I'm thinking about it. Okay, let's go to the bathroom. go for everyone. Ooh, this book. Ooh, this book. Like, I gotta read you guys some quotes. Let me just mark something real quick. Like, I think I'm gonna make you a different color because I have a feeling I'm gonna have a lot more random than I'm gonna have series flashback. I'm gonna put you, yeah. Oh man, okay. So, none of these are spoilers. None of these are spoilers, okay? Lady Cab Driver on YouTube, you're gonna appreciate this. No, that one's a foreshadowing. That one's a shocker. Okay. So the first one was, the guard were everywhere, but the government was letting it happen, letting anger fester. As if they wanted the people distracted, as if they couldn't care less what was happening in the country anymore. I'm just reading a book. And then, this is talking about a vampire. He could die for no fault of his own. He could die because of a description of what he was. He could die because of someone's misplaced anger, because they believed a lie, and it was a harrowing thought indeed. That was in regards to how humans, like, absolutely hated vampires, and this guy was a vampire. Just reading a book. And then, the government was using... There was an event with mass casualties, and the government decided to use the opportunity to make invitations that said a tribute to... Hang on. Join us in honoring our fallen heroes and celebrating the bicentennial of our monarch. So basically it's like, we're gonna honor them and also recognize our power. And I'm like, wow! The timing of this book, let me tell you! The timing of this book, let me tell you. So books are political. I need to mark that, but I'm gonna have to write a note because years later, if I ever look back on this and I'm like, why did I mark that? Well. So I recommend this book. Like, I don't know why, like, halfway through the sprint, I like paused and started thinking more about the first book and things that were taking place in that book. Parallels, guys. Like, you think you can escape reality, but let me tell you, there's so many people that are like, you know, books aren't political, books are only there for you to escape reality, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, you like Fourth Wing. You love Fourth Wing. You rave about Fourth Wing, but books aren't political? I'm gonna stop there. I'm not that caffeinated. We're not gonna go down that road. Right? Anyways, what are y'all reading? I have been so good about not going on a rant, because the problem with my rants is that especially if I become too passionate about something, I lose, like, it's almost like my brain starts working in fast forward. Like, I know what I'm thinking, and I can't properly articulate how I'm feeling. Like, I really have to constantly practice what I want to say, almost like following a presentation with bullet points, because otherwise, in my head, I feel like I'm making complete sense, but I'm skipping so many sentences, so many details to get to the main point. And then everything's tied together. Everything is tied together, so it's even harder. So that's just me. I really hope we find out who... I just want to know what the dude's name was. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I posted a video on TikTok Regarding the ICE detention center, we still don't know the name of the victim. And I think that is more upsetting than any of the details we have been receiving. Went on a banned book buying spree the other day. Reading and knowledge are power. They are. They are so much power. So much power. Like, I kind of feel guilty if I pick up a book and I can't find a lesson in it. Like, I'm just kind of like, teach me something. Talk to me, book. So a Tempest of Tea, I think I was also just like very tired and working. Like, I think the first half of the book, I didn't give it a chance. Like, it was a good book, but I was just kind of like not in, like, I didn't really care mindset. And then add some caffeine, suddenly like I care a lot and everything's amazing. Excuse me, but it's I'm liking this book. Yeah, we're gonna do one more sprint. I'm telling myself I can do 2 more sprints, but we'll just keep it at 1, and I'll get a real good solid sleep. Cause I'm drinking caffeine, but I'm already feeling like there's times like these that I think I have ADHD. I am not diagnosed, but caffeine has never done anything. But I am drinking a C4, which has like that chemical that kind of like stimulates the muscles. Do you really want to come hang out with me? No, I didn't think so. And that keeps me awake because of what it does to the muscles, but the caffeine itself isn't really doing anything. I need some caffeine. Cheers. People need to read more. People need to read more, but also like a lot of people read the same things and stay within their comfort zone. I'm not saying that's wrong, that's bad, but it's almost like if you live in the same neighborhood with the same type of people, you all enjoy the same music, you all watch the same movies, right? When you're introduced to a different culture, a different perspective, a different demographic, a different environment, your brain already has kind of like preset like prejudices, and like it's difficult for you to empathize with people outside of your world because you've never been introduced to that culture. And I love how there was a creator on here that I recently discovered, and she's got like her passion for books exceeds anything I've ever seen. Like, she's just dropping authors' names and book cover facts. It's fantastic. And one of the things she said was, I don't get to travel a lot, so I travel with books. I have to make a video. Like, she only had 3 followers. Like, this girl, it was amazing. But anyways, it's just like books really do put you in someone else's shoes. Books show you their world. When I read Blood at the Root, my first Blood at the Root? Yeah. When I read Blood at the Root, at first I almost wanted to DNF it because I'm like, this seems pretty inappropriate. And then I had to pause and ask myself, is it inappropriate because I'm uncomfortable with it? Or do I think it's inappropriate because I have been taught to perceive someone else's upbringing as inappropriate, knowing that in some instances they don't have a choice on where they were raised, who they live with. Like, it's a different world. I gave the book a chance, absolutely fell in love with it, read book 2. Ladarian, if you're listening, I need book 3. I got to meet the author, and when I went, it was predominantly, like, the people attending were predominantly black. Like, I was one of the very few, like, I was Hispanic, I was there, but even I still felt like, you know, I shouldn't be sitting at the front. Like, it was interesting. But everyone said the same thing. Not everyone, but like majority of them were telling the author, like, I read this book and I felt home, and you brought me home, and you're writing about this and I felt like I was at home with my family. And like, I that struck me so deeply that everyone gets, like, books are subjective. So, like, don't ever tell anybody, oh, that book is horrible, I hated it, blah, blah. I'm sorry, Baby Dragon Cafe. Because someone else might see it in a different perspective. But at the same way, like, I learned so much through that series that I had never been exposed to, I'd never been introduced to, because it's not in my world. So, yeah, if a book is uncomfortable, read it. There are reasons to DNF a book, but if you're uncomfortable because it's not something you're used to. Yeah, caffeine's wearing out. I'm losing my words right now. I think you guys get what I'm trying to say. It's like you have a thought process and then it just all goes. It's exactly what's happening right now. What's crazy is, like, in school, I didn't pay attention. Teachers tried to teach this to us and I didn't care. Like, reading was one of my hardest subjects because they'd be like, what's the theme of this book? I don't know. He lived under a cupboard and then he's a wizard. Like, I don't know what theme means. Like, I never dug deep into a book. I never saw the parallels. And now I'm like, dang, man, this is... I made things so much harder for myself in school. Dude, book talk was the same. Books were my escape from reality, and now book talk is educating me to be more knowledged in my reality. It's when you're on the right side of book talk and you train your algorithm well, or booktube. All right, this will be the last sprint of the night. I am calling it. Happy reading, everybody. The bluest eyes by toys. Can I get this? Seriously? Here. good reading night. Go me! I read books. Oh man, this is good. This is very, very good. It's exciting. I realize that because of the arcs that I've been giving through NetGalley, I've been reading a lot more books in my TBR that were not priority at all. Like, A Tempest of Tea wasn't priority, but I'm also, because of the arcs, having to read, like, new books that are coming out, which means it's less off my TBR. Kind of, sort of. I would have gotten this book at some point. Anyways. So, yes. If you get A Tempest of Tea, the new book just came out on Tuesday, A Steeping of Blood, and it is like Six of Crows with vampires. These are the Barnes & Noble edition, so the covers will look different. I think the cover's black for the first one. And I don't remember for the second one. But. Okay. YouTube, we're going to start with you guys. I will not be live tomorrow because I'm thinking about going live during the day, but it'll be maybe like a work study kind of thing. I don't know. Thinking about things. Will not be live tomorrow because I have a local book club meeting. So tomorrow I will be at that. I'm thinking about going live this weekend. It's just been a busy week, so we shall see. But I want to get a lot more readings done. Especially because September's about to end. Let's get some September books in on our list. So, YouTube, thank you for popping in. Thanks for hanging out. We had a fun, almost 3.5-ish hours. I know I was late. But YouTube, follow me, subscribe. That way, if you guys do want to catch more reading sprints and it is spontaneous, then you'll get notified when I go live. So, y'all have a good night. Finish your books if you're almost done with it, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Good night, YouTube.